Okay. All right. Thanks, Chris. Hi, everyone. I'm Janet from Patronus. Today's presentation will be divided into three main sections. I will firstly give you a brief introduction of our platform, the Patronus, the highlights of our services, and then I'm going to demo the lending process using our platform. Lastly, I will be introducing a little bit about the use cases, our team, and our roadmap. Without further ado, let's get started. Patronus is a composable liquidity protocol currently built on Aptos. The protocol name Patronus comes from the derivative of the patron saint in Harry Potter, which represent our emphasis on DeFi security. Our vision is to become a liquidity protocol that leads the development of the next generation of DeFi. We provide a series of products and the services to meet the growing needs of financial activities by building the following four capabilities, including lending, leverage, cross-chain, and composability. When designing the product and features, we found that the existing liquidity protocols cannot fully cover the main financial activities. So we provided a solution to cover all the main common financial needs by the three layers in the chart shown in the chart, including the underlying Aptos blockchain. We built our protocol layer on top of the high performance blockchain infra layer. And then the protocol layer includes lending protocol, perpetual contract protocol, leveraging, and risk rating protocol. Other than that, we also provide probability of a combination with the existing mature cross-chain protocol in the market, with swap aggregator and bond protocols to build specific DApps. These DApps include the lending market, leverage market, and derivatives market, and the asset management market. By building these DApps, we can make DeFi capital and specific businesses in a status of long-term interest symbiosis. By covering major financial activities through this self-developed and combined approach, it can help our users maximize capital efficiency and change the plight of the capital normals. There are numerous lending platforms on the market right now, but we think our platform can stand out because we have three main advantages. The first one is compared with other lending platforms, we have achieved a true real continuous compounding interest model in interest rate calculation. The main implementation method is to convert the deposit APY and borrowing APY into the interest rate per second, and then adopt strict compounding interest calculation. Under the design of such a smart contract, the interest rate will not be unpredictable anymore due to the logic of whether the smart contract is triggered or not. In this way, real continuous compounding interest is used to kind of ensure our model can work in a timely and predictable manner. The second highlight is that our platform provides position isolation tools. With such a tool, users can have multiple sub-accounts on our platform. Sub-account can be created under the same wallet address. Then different sub-accounts can allow users to complete different strategies. For example, users can leverage a certain sub-account to lend assets, whereas another sub-account can be leveraged to participate in the mining campaign on our platform. In this way, each position is isolated so that the risks can be perfectly controlled within each sub-account. Last but not least, the third advantage is that our platform adopts a more reasonable liquidation mechanism compared with other platforms, they like might fully liquidate users' assets by default. It means that users' high quality collateral will face an unfriendly risk of liquidation at a discount, or like even all liquidation. Based on this kind of scenario, we proposed a liquidation mechanism of like dynamic ratio, which allows the users to retain a proportion of their collateral to the greatest extent under this mechanism. And after a timely and healthy execution of liquidation procedure, users' accounts can be back to the normal status instead of like being fully liquidated. The final version of our product will cover a lot of like different features, but these ideas need to be completed step by step. What we've built for the first step is a lending service. Our lending is based on the liquidity pool model, and users can withdraw and repay the loan at any time without paying attention to the long term. In terms of the process, borrowers can deposit their collaterals to lend the required assets from our platform, and the collaterals can be withdrawn after the borrower repays the loan. In this series of processes, we also have a role like a liquidator to monitor the liquidation of the platform and complete the liquidation process timely. My initial plan was to like kind of share another screen to kind of give you a brief overview of the whole lending process of our platform, but I'm not sure why it doesn't work right now, so I will just keep going. The entire lending platform involves the core designs, including interest rate model, position management, and risk control. Among them, we adopted a set of algorithm control interest rate modules to kind of control the total loan scale and capital supply of the entire platform. Different assets will have like different interest rate model algorithms. And then position management under this design, the platform will monitor the real-time status of borrowers' loan amount. When the borrower's borrowing value exceeds their borrowing capacity, the platform will strictly trigger liquidation. And regarding the design of risk control, we cover three different levels of risk control on the platform. The first is prudent collateral assessments. And then the second one is precise execution of liquidation procedures. And the last one is an open back bounding plans and regular external audits. Regarding in terms of the use cases, after building our first lending service, the entire liquidity protocol will have a basic framework for more use cases. We only listed three here. The first is that perpetual contract transactions can be connected to DAXs with better liquidity in a combined manner on the basis of our lending service to complete leverage transactions and perpetual contract transactions. And then the second one is that the lending platform is an interest rate market. So the interest rate itself can be treated as a derivative. This is also a possibility that we can ship in the derivatives market. And the third one is the leverage DeFi farming. Under our lender service model, users can borrow with reasonable leverage on our platform, and then they can carry out leverage farming through the aggregation mining algorithm implemented by Patronus. All right, that's pretty much about our product and services. Next, I'd like to briefly introduce our core team members. All the team members have been working on projects in the blockchain industry since 2017, and we all have rich experience in different directions. We have made achievements in the wallet field, the centralized exchange domain, and the DeFi, GameFi domain, etc. before this product. last but not least, I'd like to talk about our roadmap. Our roadmap includes a specific plan for the whole year of 2023. We have basically achieved all the milestone in Q1. We launched the beta version and conducted the first round of public testing, and our DAO community has been established. We plan to complete the security audit, launch the official version, and released the tokenomics in Q2. In Q3, we will complete the token generation event and the second round of product public testing, as well as launching multiple liquidity mining campaigns. In the last quarter, we will be launching the second version of the product and then introducing more Web3 architecture to complete the construction of our DAO governance system. Yep, that's all from me for today. Thanks for inviting me, and thanks everyone for your attention. If we have several more minutes, I do want to double check if I can share my screen again so that I can give you.
Please do. Feel free to try.
Thank you. Please give me a sec. I probably need to quit and restart the Chrome if we have like more minutes. That's okay. I will leave like several more minutes for you if you have any like questions for me.
Yeah. Sounds good. I think just one question is referred to the APY that gonna produced from like lenders and borrowers. So refer to this APY. Is it gonna be like, for example, your own token as the yield, or it's gonna be like some stables, or gonna be like Aptos token, etc.?
I'm sorry, could you please repeat that again? I didn't like kind of.
Yeah. So basically, I'm just wondering, you're gonna basically, for example, if I deposit money and lend my money to others, and in return I'm gonna generate yield, and refer to this yield, what type of the token I will receive?
Got you. Then the token should be like exactly the same token you borrow or you lend. For example, you borrow the borrow the BTC, and then it'll like have like borrowing APY, and then that you need to like pay more BTC for that.
Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense. Cool. Thank you. That's all my questions.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me again. Thanks everyone for the attention. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. Thank you everyone to join us. Thanks all three teams. You guys all did a great job.